Question 9 says Alicia paid $31.64 for a new pair of shoes. The digit 6 has a value of blank. So Alicia went to the store. She bought some shoes. $31.64. I'm going to go ahead and write that on my paper. $34.04. Notice that I didn't write it super tiny. I wrote it nice and big so I could put a place value chart around my number. I have my decimal, ones place, the tens place. After the decimal, I have my 10th place and my 100th. And since I have a 10th or a 100th on a place value chart, I'm going to make sure that on top of the 10th I write dimes 0.1. Top of the 100th, I'm going to write pennies and 0.0. They ask me about the digit right here. What place value is the 6 in? I just want to focus on the 6. What place value? Bella, what place value is it? I just want to focus on the 6, this one. What place value is this 6 in? Okay, Chase. What place value is this, Bella?
Ones?
Okay, here's the ones place, right?
Yeah.
What's that first decimal place value?
The hundredths?
Not the
The
hundredths, not yet. What would it be? Look what we wrote on top of it. Dimes, right? Bella,
tens?
how many dimes does it take to make $1?
10?
10. So this is the tenths.
Tenths.
Tenths. So the 6 is in the tenths place. And take a look at that other reminder. 0.1. If I look at my answer choices, 6 times 1. No. My 6 is not in the ones place. 6 times 4. No. There's not such a place value as the 4's place. 6 times 0.1. That matches my reminder. That matches the place value.
Yeah.
Now J looks very similar. 6 times 0.01. But take a look again at my reminder. 0.1. Not the same. If it was in the hundredths, 0.01 would be okay. That would match. But it doesn't. If it's in the tenths place, it should be 0. Answer should have been 8. Thank you for your help, Bella. Number 11. The model below is shaded to represent a decimal. So they give us some models here. A few of these models are completely shaded in. Everything is colored in. How many models have everything colored in? The whole thing is shaded. Ezekiel, how many models are shaded in all the way? Whole thing is shaded.
2.
2. Okay, so these are 2. This last one isn't, right, Ezekiel? Got some
Right.
some parts missing. How many parts did they color in, Ezekiel?
5 of
5.
them.
Okay, very good. So 2 holes, and we have a decimal. This model's cut up into tenths, and I know that because there are 10 parts. 2.5. Which decimal is shown? Right here. 2 holes and 5 tenths. A says 0.25. Because there's 2 whole models. B, 2.5. That matches perfectly. C, 20.5. That's way too much. That's 20 whole models. They only have 3. D, 25.10. That's even bigger than C. There's not that many models. So the only one that would match would be answer choice B. 2.5. Now these models, it tells us, use it to answer questions 11 and 12. So I can't just stop here. I also have to use that for this next question. Write the decimal in expanded notation. So I have to take this decimal, write it again down, just so it's a little closer. And I need to write it in expanded notation. Noah, Violet, make sure you're paying attention. It's a very small place value chart because it's just two place values. I have the ones place and the tenth. Since I have the 10th place on a place value chart, I'm going to make sure that I write those reminders. Dimes, 0. Remember, expanded notation is just about using the place values to break up the number, to make it longer. I've got 2 digits, 2 place values, so I should have 2 parts to my expanded notation. First part is the 2. 2. Then what place value is my 2 in? And the ones place. So it should be 2 times 1. But I can't stop there. That's not all of my expanded notation. There's a second part because there's a second digit. Second digit is 5. And this 5 is in the tenths place. So I should write 5 times 0. That's all my expanded notation should be. 2 times 1 plus 5 times 0. That's it. That's all the expanded notation was. Extra I need to a very short expanded notation because it's a very short number. Not a whole lot of digits or place values to use.